In the event that somebody's stuck in the elevator and it seems like the issue is that the floors are not aligned, if you look underneath the door, you shine a flashlight under there, if all you see is black, then the elevator is not on the floor in alignment. So you can open this panel here. The key number is L205. And then in here, this control board slides out. On there, you can see things like the speed, the pressure, a whole bunch of status lights. There's a reset button. So on here, you have to push this in. So this is normally out. You have to push this in so you see this red circle in the middle. This light being green is normal. And then this key is used to push it up or down. So if you look under the door, so right now you can see there's that black strip there. And I'm going to lower it with the key by turning the key clockwise until okay, so now you can see that the elevator is aligned. Once you have it in alignment, you can come back over here, and to release this, you're going to twist this. That'll turn that back to green. And then that puts the elevator back into normal operations. And then you should be able to just come press the open elevator button. And then now that the door is aligned on the inside, it should open and close and work normally. And I would recommend testing it up and down a few times without riding in it, just to make sure everything's working as it should. And so while you're doing these tests, you can pay attention to this board and just watch things like the speed and pressure go up and down as the elevator goes up and down. And you can see it slowing down, coming to a stop. And so now you know it's all the way at the bottom. So I'm just gonna come over here, press up, and I'll just run that up and down 3 or 4 times before riding in it, just to make sure everything is working normally. So down here with these keys, there's also other ways to do auxiliary power if it's a power failure problem. So that involves these cords and unplugging these and plugging in auxiliary power from a different source, where you would plug it in from basically you'd go and get a long extension cord and plug it into some other circuit. Instructions about how to do that are here, so you need to read through all this to just, it says which plugs, these plugs are all labeled, so auxiliary power 2, plug number 1, plug number 2. So basically you just want to read all that, follow all this if you're going to have to use auxiliary power because this doesn't have power for some reason. And if needed, just going to run this down again. On this board, there is a reset here that's going to basically just reset this board. In the process, you'll see some lights, some of these status lights flicker on and off. And so those status lights, basically it'll show you, like this one that's for the door. So when it's green, that's saying that the doors are closed, and the sensors are engaged, meaning that it will go up and down. Whereas if that light for the doors is not lit up, then that means that the door sensors are not happy. It's not considered to be fully closed or fully ready for the elevator to move up and down. So that gives you a good overview of the board and the basic function for raising or lowering it a little bit in an emergency situation. Up here, this one is where the main breakers are for the elevator. So so there's the breaker for the 600 volt and also for the control voltage. And as you can see, it says where the breakers for these are: main electrical room, front lobby, electrical room, other sub panel. And yeah, those you don't need to worry about if you're just doing a little adjustment to get it to open the door or not. That's basically it.